Colorado, standing by. Yeah, I heard that.
I ain't got no gas in it.
Down there in the Panhandle, have a good one. Be World Radio 0406 Montana, and it's old Mud Duck Mobile heading home from work.
How about that 420? How about that 420 up there in Millinocket? You got a copy on 260.
Yeah, we did a couple days ago, but it all melted. It was 60 degrees today.
Holy but Jesus, see how it is out here?
Yeah, I could hear 420 if that other guy wasn't giving oral sex. Are you hearing him? I'm actually hearing 420, no problem, Screwdriver, but I just don't think I'm getting back to him.
I was pretty sure that was somebody hollering back to him. I didn't think that was him. I don't know, maybe. I have it is wishful thinking. I don't really know how far it is to Millinocket. I have a really hard time believing it's happening, but yeah, it's kind of hard telling. There's a lot of noise in there right now, so yeah, you never know.
RCI 99N2 and RD104E, the old school black case hand mic.
One making it out there to Gloucester.
All right, have a good one.
Oh, I think I heard Hunter in there. Good evening, sir. That's me. Man, it is rough and tough in there right now. There is a lot of skip. I'm hearing that guy shitting in his mouth. Yeah, I'm hearing a whole lot of audio, whatever the hell the guy's talking about, somewhere out there in DX land. Just, he's a little slow.
It's tore up from the floor up, that's the show.
This is the Illinois Enema Bandit. Illinois Enema
Yeah, this one right here, Screwdriver.
What was that, Hunter?
Hearing this one all right? You sound good. I'm actually on that Kenwood of yours right now, but you sound good. It's just, you're giving me maybe up to a 7, and I'm getting almost 20 dB of skip coming and going. So when the skip wasn't in there, you sound right on.
GB, about a little Kiwi 0406 Montana waving at you.
Yeah, I mean, Montana's hammering me, so the thing sound any better? It was all really scratchy. I can't use the RIT, that bounces around way too much. That definitely needs reduction, but I think the power and the mic gain I got a little situated out, worked them a bit.
Can you hear me now? I can hear you, Mr. Paranoid. You'll throw a wave in the hand.
Oh, yes, sir. Hope this thing's good. Oh, I heard you'll do it now. Good evening. Oh, I'm going to shut up for a few minutes. It's busy.
It's crazy out here tonight. Wow, it's still crazy on Skipland, huh? Probably talk to who knows tonight, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be rough for the first little bit.
Howdy there, boys. DR549, Hee-Haw Radio. Bye-bye.
Australia, Division 2, Charlie Tango, 420.
How big a boy are you?
I can't tell if that's him or not, Radio Man. That one? Yeah.
Joe, I hear you over there in Australia. I'm laying down under. Monitor screwdriver. 7-3 from 420.
Screwdriver, someone's calling you.
Yeah, I'm trying to. The receive on this radio or something is off, so I was trying to play with the RIT, but this thing is pretty horrendous to use for a radio right this second. I might have to go back to the 440 or the ICOM. I heard somebody in there yelling for screwdriver. I can hear you. There's just a lot. There's a lot of noise. You were getting a little covered up towards the end right there.
Roger. Hearing us.
No, 10-4 on the grave digger. I heard you sneak in there that time. Good evening, sir.
Mr. Paranoid, stay to me.
I'm doing pretty good. Cold weather and all. We take what we can get.
How's my modulation on your end?
Yeah, you sound good. I'm on a different radio. I'm having a real hard time tuning people in. This radio's a little, hasn't been used in a while. A little bouncing around there when I try to tune anything in. But, yeah, it sounded good.
Taking the cobwebs out of it, Are you taking the cobwebs out of it?
I heard you say something. I said I'm getting a lot of noise. Maybe I'll go to the Galaxy tonight.
Northeast corner, USA.
CTDX 9, Romeo Golf.
All right, I'll shut up and I'll let you get your things on the road.
All right, everyone, we'll get this show started here. Welcome to Maine SideBanders here, the local Maine sideband unofficial meetup here for roll call. So we're going to do something a little different tonight. We're going to actually stand by 1 second. There we go. I just switched over to the Omni, so hopefully most people are hearing me. I'll start over again. Welcome to Maine SideBanders. So we're going to do something a little different tonight. Paranoid over in Waldoboro is going to give us a hand taking the check-ins from up to the north. Paranoid's over in Waldoboro. So he's going to call the counties in just like we have, but he's going to call them in from the north. And when he gets done, he'll hand off to me, and I'll take the counties from the south. So same as before, but we're going to let Paranoid grab some of you guys up north. And we'll get everyone started here. So Paranoid, if you got a copy on me, go ahead and I'll write them down as I hear you receive them.
All right there, Radio Man. I do hear you. That's for sure. I do hear Radio Man. Anybody who would like to check in from Maine SideBanders, anybody from any of the northern counties, anybody from the northern counties that can hear Mr. Paranoid that wants to check in. Now is the time to check in with Mr. Paranoid. I'll relay to Radio Man down in New Gloucester. 269, Mr. Paranoid. I'm in Waldoboro. If you can hear me and you want to check in to Maine SideBanders, come now.
Mr. Paranoid, this is the Moose over here at Fairfield.
Roger, Roger, Moose in Fairfield. Moose in Fairfield. You get that, Radio Man? Moose in Fairfield.
Yeah, I got it. Go ahead.
Roger, Roger. Anybody else for Maine SideBanders? Come now.
029, 029,
Roger, Roger, 029 up there in Mercer, 029, Floyd up in Mercer.
Got him.
All right, anybody in Northern County want to check in? Maine SideBanders, checking in now. Harry in Newport. I do hear Harry in Newport. .420, I just hear 420, CT 420, is that what I'm hearing?
420 in Millinocket checking in.
Roger, Roger on that. 420 in Millinocket is the relay. 420 from Millinocket. I think it's a relay from Moose. Nicholas, I do hear you, Nicholas. 420. I do hear you up there. CT 420. I do hear you. This is Mr. Paranoid. All right, Radio Man, did you get that? Nicholas up there, Charlie Tango 420 in Millinocket checking in.
Yep, Paranoid, I got him. Keep going if there's any more.
Roger, Roger. All right, any others for Maine SideBanders checking in? Northern counties, anybody checking in? Northern counties, want to check in to Maine SideBanders? I'm not hearing anybody else coming back right now, Radio Man, so I'll turn this over to you for now.
All right, Paranoid, appreciate that. Yeah, that's usually who we hear from up north. If we get anybody else coming in there, no problem. I'm gonna switch over to the other antenna here, and I'll grab some of the other guys to the south. So just stand by 1 minute.
Yeah, there was one guy, 123 right there, Birdman in Augusta was checking in. I don't know if you want to take that, Birdman in Augusta. Anyway, man, have a good night, brother.
I copied that on Birdman in Augusta. Birdman in Augusta.
Okay, we'll talk, Birdman.
Chelsea, number 7 checking in from Chelsea, Maine with a wave.
Okay, I got 7 over in Chelsea. We'll get you down there to all right, stand by 1 second here.
That's 10-4, you also had Birdman checking in there from Augusta.
Yeah, just before I grab the rest of the counties, let me just run down the list here that I got from Paranoid. I got Paranoid in Waldoboro. I got Moose in Fairfield. I got 029 in Mercer. I got Harry in Newport. We got 420 in Millinocket. We got Birdman in Augusta, and we got 7 in Chelsea. That's everyone I got. I'm going to go grab some of the southern counties here if you guys just stand by a minute. All right, we're going to bring the antenna around, seeing as what the conditions are right now. And we'll start with the south, and we'll work our way up to up this way here. So just bear with me here, bringing the antenna around, so these guys down south can hear me a little bit better. Almost there. We're coming around. Coming around. Just about there. All right, stand by. Here we go. All right, who we got? Any station, state of New Hampshire? Any station, state of New Hampshire for the Maine SideBanders? All right, I got Cyclops 2020 in New Hampshire. Any other stations for New Hampshire? Yeah, I got you about S5 right now. You sound like you're in a bathroom, though. You sound like you're in a hollow room. Yeah, that helped. It sounds less hollow. All right. And, all right, so any other stations for state of New Hampshire before I move on? Any other stations, state of New Hampshire, before I move on? I'm not getting anyone else but Skip. All right, any stations, now we're moving on to Maine here. York County, any stations, York County? All right, appreciate the relay there on Gonzo and Rochester. Apologize, did not hear him. A lot of skip in there right now. One more time, York County. Right, you
got Silverado, Lyman, Maine, second in.
Oh, copy that on Silverado and Lyman, Maine. How you doing this evening there, Silverado and Lyman?
Not too bad. Oh, I think I just hear New Hampshire jumping in there.
Yeah, copy that, Silverado. All right, any other stations? York County for Maine SideBanders.
Hey, radio man, I can hear you on that antenna. Whichever way you're pointed, I can hear you. 420.
Wow, that's pretty. The conditions are weird tonight. 420. You're banging in down here, and I'm pointed to the south right now, which is that's something else. All right, stand by there. We'll get you. Let's get through these here. I'm sure everyone's going to want to try talking to you, so let's see if we can roll through these there. 420. Let's see. Let's go Oxford County. Any stations, Oxford County. Yeah, say that again, Cyclops. Who was that for the relay? Appreciate the relay, 333 in New Hampshire. One more time, Oxford County. All right, nothing heard. We're going to move on. Cumberland County. Any stations, Cumberland County?
Hey, radio man, Bear in Cumberland, waving a hand.
All right, we got Bear in Cumberland, and that is the town of Cumberland. All right, any other stations? Cumberland County.
Hey, radio man, you got Andy and Rice Tea over here in Wyndham.
All right, Andy and Rice Tea in Wyndham. Copy that. Any other stations, Cumberland County? I'll do one more for, I know Screwdriver's in there, but maybe he's busy. So I'm going to write down Screwdriver because I know he's in there. He mentioned about getting another radio, but I will do one more call for Cumberland County.
Yeah, I didn't want to hog it up. I forget which county I'm in, but yeah, I was writing shit down too.
Yeah, no problem. All right, we're going to move on to Androscoggin County for Maine SideBanders. Androscoggin County, and we just got a couple more here, and then we'll open it up. Androscoggin County. All right, I know that was Swiper and Auburn. I think you realized you had some sort of feedback issue, but I did get you, Swiper. I don't know what was going on, Cobra. I recognized your voice. You were kind of abrupt on that key up, but I know that was Cobra in Wales.
The radio's cutting out. Yeah, Cobra and Wales.
Yeah, let me switch over to the other antenna there, too. Copy that on Cobra in Wales. Cobra in Wales, we got you, Cobra. Any other stations, Androscoggin County?
How about Hunter and Lewiston? 538 Central.
All right, we got you there, Hunter and Lewiston. Sounding good there, Hunter. Thanks for stopping by. Maine SideBanders, Androscoggin County. Androscoggin County. Okay, copy Snowman in Lewiston. All right. Who else we got for Maine SideBanders, Androscoggin County? Not hearing anything else. We're going to move on to Sagadahoc County. Sagadahoc County.
Clearwater, Thompson.
Hey, Clearwater. How you doing tonight? Glad you made it by there. Clearwater and Topsom. All right. Who else we got for Sagadahoc County? Sagadahoc County.
Fucking mess.
All right, we got Steel Toe over in Bowdoin. Look at that. I'm remembering all these towns you guys are in. Steel Toe and Bowdoin. Who else we got for Sagadahoc County?
I'm in Bowdenham, bud. Bowdenham.
Oh, that's right. It's an insult. If you tell someone from Bowdoin, they don't like that. Let me get that Bowdenham. All right. Sagadahoc County, one more time.
I'm standing by. You got Bowden.
Well, sorry, I think I keyed on you. Who was that in Bowdoin?
You got Run. 33 Washington 538.
All right, copy that. Runt in Bowdoin. All right, Runt in Bowdoin. Who else we got Sagadahoc County?
243, bud.
Oh, there we go. We got 243 in Bowdoin. You guys are neighbors. Ah, there you go. Well, welcome. Who else we got Sagadahoc County? Not hearing anyone else. Kennebec County. Kennebec County. Any stations? Kennebec County.
Yeah, you got the Birdman over here, Kennebec County. I know you're already checked in, but I'm here again.
Yeah, no problem, Birdman. We got you. No problem at all. Kennebec County. Kennebec County.
Oh, 7 with the repeat, 1 back quiet.
All right, 7. Well, good evening. Welcome to Maine SideBanders. We're almost to the weekend. One more call for Kennebec County. All right, last one on my list, and we'll open it up here. We're trying to get through them. Franklin County. Franklin County. All right, guys. Well, I know the skip's in there and try to get through roll call. Obviously, if anyone comes in, we'll get you into roll call here down the line. It's open the rest of the evening. We just try to get everyone in, as many as we can before we open it up. I'll jump in here in a minute and I'll give you guys a tally of what we got so far, but I'm sure a few of you guys want to talk. And I'm kind of curious too. There, I was hearing CT 420 up in Millinocket like crazy. So I'm kind of curious if those conditions are still there. Oh, who was that on the mobile check-in?
Well, who do you think there, big boy?
I can't quite tell. Is this Traveler?
That is a big 10-4.
Oh, okay. Traveler in the mobile. All right. Well, Traveler, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
What are you all fucking early today? No, I'm actually heading back from a meeting in Bath. Son of a... Hey, quick wave at that Clearwater down there. Something with a wave and 1 back quiet.
Clearwater 7 was saying hi to you.
Who was?
7 in Chelsea. 7 in Chelsea was waving to you there, Clearwater.
7, how are ya? Hey, call you too, my friend, no doubt. Been a long time. Yeah, still listening. Testing. How about it, Mr. Paranoid?
Yes, sir. What's going on, Clearwater? How you been?
I've been good. How about you?
I heard you say not much from your office in there. Yes, sir, Mr. Paranoid. Nice to talk to you, Clearwater. I do hear you in there.
Come back?
About that, Mr. Paranoid.
There you go. Now I hear you a little bit better. Nice. Nice job there, Clearwater. What's going on over there in Thompson?
Yeah, sounds like the assholes are all gone.
Well, boy, I gotta stay warm there in Thompson. Huh?
Yeah, I can see now.
Get me checked in there, radio man?
Mr. Paranoid, up here in Washington, and I can talk quiet.
Who was asking if I got him checked in?
Jasmine.
Oh, no, I don't got you, but I'll get you down there.
Roger. Yeah, let him talk.
Yeah, 242. I did hear you in there. As long as there's nobody else talking, I can get you there. But I know I heard a couple. I didn't know if we wanted to check in. Something like that. Not very strong at all. 783 back to you.
I don't know who's listening here on the stream. This is going direct to the internet. 420, I was hearing you really good. Let's see. Floyd, okay. Skip's still in. Yeah, Skip's still in. 207's at work. Okay, there, 207. We'll catch you next Thursday. Thanks for stopping by. 420, if you're still listening, I think we might be able to talk. You had a pretty good signal down here. I'm going to go back to the radio.
Yeah, freaking radio, man.
What's the problem? I was doing something else.
Oh, I think Slifer was saying something. That was all.
Because I popped the inline fuse on my radio.
Oh, man, you pumped it up too much.
Well, are you still using the Cobra 29 power cord?
Well, I don't have the right cord on it. I'm running a fucking 29 cord on it.
Control 510 cord.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I copy that as Central Kentucky to
I don't know if I followed what you said there, 420. He says, nope, tries.
And did you actually write down Gravedigger and fix it?
I did not. Stand by. I will write them down. Sorry.
I was just curious. I have my program up and going. I was just writing shit down. It was almost working right tonight, so I was typing them in real quick as we went, and I was just kind of curious if we were on the same page.
I've been writing them down, but I did not get Gravedigger and fix it.
Yeah, Gravedigger just came in when you were, I forget who was trying to check in, but right on the edge. I think you were checking in Clearwater or somebody. And, well, Fix It didn't actually check in, but I did just hear him back in there. 420 over here, you loud and clear. Yeah, it's pretty tough this side. We got a lot of Oh, you have numbers written down. What is your count up to?
I'm up to 26. Well, 27, including myself.
Oh, I was saying, I'm at one more than you. I'm at 28 with you on there, but I did put down Andy and Bright key too. But they both have it keyed up, so I probably shouldn't have.
Oh, yeah, I guess I only counted them once. Yeah.
If one checked in and then there was pause for 30 seconds and the other one checked in, yeah, I guess where Andy checked them both in, you're probably more right. We probably should do it as one.
Well, they got to get that radio that Skidder was talking about, the his and her mics there. I think Joker has it.
Yeah, I believe my Magnum does.
Hey, how about that 420? How about that 420? You got a copy on radio, man? I know I heard you in there. How about that 420? You got a copy on radio, man? Yeah, they're all talking up there right now.
Well, Mr. Pipeline, I seem to think that there's too much skip and the fellows can't hear us. So, have yourself a wonderful evening. Or you want to go to a different channel, let me know. I just tried to talk to you, prick. Well, Victor, you can't even hear me? See how you are?
See that, Carl?
I guess Pipeline is out there talking, so if you wanted to, that might be a triple relay from Pipeline to fix it to me, but yeah. I did hear you in there, Screwdriver, but Pipeline's got a lot stronger signal than you. Yeah, I can't wait for it to quiet down. I'm going to shut up for a minute. I know our radio man wanted to yell for 420, and I'm curious if that's him actually healing. I'm hearing a lot of noise, so I'm going to shut up and listen because I'm curious.
Yeah, it's definitely 420. I've heard him a couple times. The problem is that there's somebody up in northern Maine that's just locked into a full conversation. I don't know who it is. I can't figure out who it is, but there's somebody up there that it's definitely not Skip, and they're just talking away. So I don't think we're going to get through it.
You think 207?
207 actually was on the chat, says he's at work tonight. He just dropped into the live stream and said hi, but he's at work.
Oh, Roger. Yeah, I thought I heard somebody just say 207, so I thought that was weird. I hadn't heard him yet.
And I don't know if that's 7 or someone. There's just somebody out there. They're talking away, so we're not going to get through it. How about that 420? How about that 420? I got the quad pointed up to the northeast. How about that 420? You got a copy on radio, man? I know I heard you in there a couple times earlier. Yeah, I heard 420 in there. Go ahead, 420.
Yeah, hello out there around Winnipeg, Canada. Hello there, 45 Winnipeg, Canada. Definitely sounding good here in Vegas. All right, 45 Winnipeg, Canada. 73's out there. You got 5936. Ontario, 685 Ontario. I tell you what, you're definitely making a good trip down here to Vegas. 685, 5936. Have a good one out there, sir.
I want to get one in my pickup truck up there, and so I'm kind of looking along those lines. Okay, you take care, Kevin. Definitely appreciate it.
Got it all done. 100%.
Let's see here. I think you said you were...
Out there around Ontario, 5936 out in Vegas. Have a good day. Yes, sir. Out there around Alabama Station, I think 45. I didn't get the first number, but anyway, thanks for the get back. I'm just curious. I have a hard time. Millinock, it's like 140 miles away on a mobile. I'm calling bullshit.
I don't know. He's saying he heard himself on my live feed because I've been hearing him, but every time I try to call back to him, he's getting stomped by like that guy in Winnipeg. He's just getting stomped.
100% out there, code 45 out there around Alabama. All right, good. I was thinking if he was like flat side, we all want flat side point towards him. Like, hey, maybe, but that's just, I don't know, 140 miles. I think that's by the road, so maybe it's only only about 100 miles, 120 miles straight line, but for a mobile, he must be on top of Mount Washington if he's doing that, or something similar up there. I don't know what the elevation is in Millinocket, but that's crazy.
25 man from Cleveland, Ohio. Good DX out there, 711.
I don't know. I'm here in California louder than anybody right now, so what do I know?
He got through the mess out here. Radio man.
Yeah, go ahead for Radio Man.
Yeah, 711. All right, we'll catch up again. Out there around Cleveland, 73's out there, 5936 out in Vegas. There's a lot of yakking going on.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that. There's some guy out in Winnipeg just stomped you. I didn't get any of that. Try it again.
All right, Roger that. I didn't know what social hour yet. A lot of DX coming from the east side. Anyway, you guys all the top choice, sounding great. 5936 out in Vegas.
Yeah, I guess it's 5936 in Vegas is stomping you. Like, I hear your first sentence, and then he keys up, and then that's the end of it.
I was going to say, that was perfect timing over here. I didn't hear shit.
Awesome audio there.
I think it's Silverado. I can't tell. All I heard was Radio Man, and that guy in Vegas just walks all over him.
Yeah, Radio Man, Silverado. I asked you if you got Cape Elizabeth.
No, I did not get Cape Elizabeth. Did 4107 check in? I missed him.
I didn't get his number, but he tried to check in, but there was a lot of talking going on.
Put that 420 up there in the state of Maine, 707 portable, Southeast Texas, trying to.
All right, that's high pressure in Cape Elizabeth there, Silverado. Thank you for the relay. Appreciate it.
For real or what? And shut up.
Skip was actually dying down for a second, but maybe not.
Yeah, direct to the internet stream there. 420. I got my quad. I don't know. I hear you, but like I said, I was just trying to talk to Silverado and Lyman, who's, quite a bit closer than you are, and he's getting trounced by Las Vegas. So I think the conditions are there to do it, but just not having any luck here. We got somebody playing squealy games right now, so it's rough. But I think you said Lee.
Hello out there, 127.
Roger.
Listen out here, 127. There's a lot of big station out there. So anyway, take care. Thanks for the get back out there. 127, 5936, Las Vegas.
Yeah, we've been done for at least a good 15 minutes.
Okay. Where the hell is that Hawkeye at? I want to hear some reviews here.
Yabba do.
quit. 10-4 wrapping up the Raz Monkey. Oh, the coldest in the witch's tip. It's cold. The broomstick that she's riding on, the tip of it's cold. It's that cold out there, Jesus. Probably got frost all over it and about an inch of ice. Keeps flying, her broom's gonna stall. Oh, I can't imagine what it's stuck to. Oh, no. Put on the seatbelt. I just walked all the way around the house outside, took the dog out with these headphones on. They work perfect. Keep me showing out. Quite a little setup to get them hooked up, though.
Phoenix, Arizona, 269er, state of Maine. 269, Mr. Paranoid, state of Maine.
Oh, you just say cut it loose, Sydney. Oh, yeah.
Roger, Roger.
Dabba dabba do.
269er, state of Maine.
Yeah, dabble do ya.
Northeast corner.
Hey, what town is Gravedigger and Screwdriver?
Lewiston.
Copy. Thanks.
We already planned it all up. Yeah, I know I had talked to him a couple of minutes right before check-in started. Skip was taking him out, and then I heard him, like I said, I heard him kick in there, I think, right after Clearwater in that area. Yeah, I know you had already gone through Androscoggin County onto the next, so I don't think you actually heard him, but it's funny how that works. Like, you heard Clearwater, didn't hear him, and I heard him great. Yeah, before I set this up for 220 over here, that's what was happening over here. The lights would flicker. Yeah, real funny.
Oh, Garrett.
Now it's solid as a rock. No flickers, no breakers popping, no nothing. 10-4 to 220. But, yeah. How's the audio quality over there today? Sounds short, just like AM. 10-4. Not bad for a $20 handfest find, huh? Yeah, I think I heard you, I thought it was Cyclops, but I'm getting people giving me like 8 dB right now, and you're at like a 1 or a 2.
Anybody know what's going on? Is that audio guy? Is that for us?
He's been doing it for, half hour, 45 minutes. It's fluctuating up and down. I assume it's Skip, and I've heard other people on Skip come back to it, but, it could be local, I don't know, but I thought it was Skip.
I think it is Skip, but I think it is directed at us.
It could be. You never know. He's just serenading us. Oh, that's what it is. Whispering some sweet nothings.
So my wife brought home Taco Bell, and Taco Bell is out of lettuce.
Nice. Same guy does it on air, Channel 12, all day long. You guys don't hear it because you're at work. So, yeah, I hear it.
Hey, Swiper, it sounds like you're underdriving it. You're a little crunchy.
Good evening. Oh, that looks better on the meter. Okay. I think I might have been overdriving it. There, radio man.
Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. Who was calling for Radio Man? Someone was calling right there a minute ago. Yeah, try that again. Whoever that was, Skip walked on you. I don't even know who that is. Oh, hold on a second. Right now we got 30 maybe 31, but one of them they check in together on the same radio, so we'll call it 30.
All right. USA, copy. 30 and a half.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I mean, I keyed up, and everything went to shit in a hurry there.
Your contact is Mexico, Chihuahua.
All right, I'll just talk to myself then.
Everything went to shit. What do you mean? Something happened to your setup?
Yeah, popped the line fuse on my radio, and then something happened on my power supply in the basement too. At the same time, I don't know. I think they're correlated. You know, it's spiked or whatever.
Oh, 10-4. What do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but you know, I put a new fuse in the line. The radio's fine. Reset the breaker down in the basement, and everything's fine down there.
You did say you were overdriving and you thought or something close, so maybe you just had a big old power swing out of it.
I'm thinking that's what it is. I don't know why I'm getting some more power out of it now than last week. Last week I found that wide open on the radio was good for everything. Not this week. I started late and didn't tune anything up. I didn't start, you know, step by step. I just turned everything on and went at it.
Roger.
I saw you get in there and play a Beethoven or two and get it warmed up. Yep.
That could be it too. Everything was cold. Like I said, I started late, turned everything on at the same time, and just keyed it up.
Been there, done that. Sounds good now, though.
10-4. It looks good on the meter.
Smoking over here in Chelsea, no doubt about it, right in the red.
Actually, it sounded good here too.
We finally got it tuned in. Finally. Yes, one out of about 5.5 more to go.
Hey, Paranoid, how you doing?
Down here in Bono.
Yes, Chelsea.
What's everybody doing tonight?
Hanging out with the wang out.
Hanging out with the junk out? No doubt.
Hey, I heard you that time, Pipeline. We happened to get a really low in the static, but I heard you. Screwdriver. Yeah, it's kind of hard telling it. I'm hearing you. I don't have a preamp on. This is a completely different radio than I normally run. I'm trying out a little Kenwood 140, so I couldn't tell you as far as signal-wise, but I can hear you. Now that the skip is gone, I still hear you. Did you say it was a little low on the audio?
You don't sound amazing.
Yeah, so far I haven't been overly impressed with this little Kenwood. It definitely is not up to the conditions of the 440 or anything.
Sounds good, though. It's pretty clean, clear audio.
Screwdriver, good evening. Good evening. That's weird. So I get a couple people telling me it doesn't sound normal, and a couple people telling me it sounds good. So, yeah, that's odd.
Well, I shouldn't say you. I shouldn't have said that. You usually sound amazing, and not in the way that are sarcastic. You don't sound amazing. You really have a good resounding rig normally. That's not up to your game level, though.
Let me try pushing in the processor. We'll see if that makes any difference. It's probably everything on this thing is.
You heading out there, 420?
I'm a little crunched up. Not bad.
That's not terrible. It's just, you were on another level, and this is not on it. That's good to know. That's just, yeah, I like knowing that. That tells me where I'm putting this in order of amazingness or not.
Nothing wrong with it, just not on your level.
Roger, Roger. I'm actually playing with a cheap mic for the striker here. I'll probably be firing that up in a little bit just for the hell of it, especially knowing this doesn't sound amazing. I want to play with that mic and that cheap soundboard and see what it does in here.
Yeah, speaking of soundboards and stuff like that, I think I want to go another direction as far as my boom mic. I'm going to scrap that. I don't want to do the computer thing. I want to do hardware, not software.
Yeah, I won't try to convince you either way. You can do a whole lot more with the computer than you can with a normal little soundboard, but that's pretty much why I was trying this out. Like, that's what I have is just a chargeable soundboard, and I was going to say grab this thing and try it over there and see how you like it. The mic plugs in the same way. It's the same condenser mic that plugs into the board, and it has the same mic jack out for an output on it.
Well, the thing that I don't have two computers anymore, and my computer is our entertainment center. I don't have TV or cable. Everything we have is through my computer. We watch TV through TV in the air quotes through my computer. So that doesn't really work. When I did it before, I had two computers, but that thing I just hit the bed and I threw it away.
Oh, I hear you. You know, I guess I don't know. I couldn't watch shit through my computer. It would drive me nuts. But yeah, I mean, I get it. So that's why I'm saying no. You could just get a $15 soundboard and run it through that. You know, it's very basic. You have a bass and a treble. And some little push button noise toys and some echo and mic gain and that kind of crap. And you could feed other stuff into it, and if you wanted to. But this thing's Bluetooth, so you could actually link your phone to it.
I'm not locked into this. This is just where my train of thought is going. That's all I'm saying.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a soundboard. I mean, like I said, I run this thing out back. It runs just fine. I think you could get different sounds out of other stuff, but I just want to try this one later, whether it's on sideband or not. But yeah, I mean, it's still going to be better than a regular mic, that's for sure.
Trust me, I love using the boom mic. It's the only other mic other than the D104 launch pop that I've ever liked. It was that boom mic.
Well, I love mine, especially in here. Not as much out back for some reason. The way I sit and where it is on my desk, I don't know. But in here, it's actually mounted up a little bit higher on the wall. Like, it's about where my head level is as far as where the mount is. So when I move the mic around, it just seems like it has more range. The one out back I have mounted on my desk, so it's a few feet below. And just when I move it, it just seems more in the way. I almost thought about trying to hang it from the ceiling or something like that. I kind of want to do the let's get ready to rumble, whole thing.
Oh, that would be awesome.
So it might be my next step, but yeah, like I said, I just happen to, I have a spare soundboard here that you can borrow and try out. I mean, it's like I said, it's nothing special, but the only downfall, I don't know if Radio Man's is like this, that's a little more expensive one, but this one is it's got a battery in it, internal, whatever, it's rechargeable. But if you got a cord going to it to recharge it, I definitely get a noise out of it.
Yeah, and I was actually going to touch base before I did anything with Radio Man, because I think he's doing hardware, not software. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Radio Man. You're not running that shit through your computer. You just you got a soundboard of some sort, and you're going that route. And I want to be able to do the little, the playback things, the instant record.
it. I want to do that.
CQ. How about that DX land? How about that DX land? 333 up in the state of Maine, which right?
Hey, we're having a conversation here.
Austin, see how you are?
Skipland's gone. We're having a conversation here.
Pull your head out of your ass, will ya? 333?
Yeah, I guess, where do you do your record playback? Is that on the computer, Radio Man? I mean, I know you have, obviously, a sound card, but I know you have it linked to your computer, too. Are you actually recording the audio onto your computer and then putting it back through the sound card?
No, so when I do a playback over the radio, that's coming right off the Zoom soundboard. When I'm emailing you guys clips, or not emailing, but when I send those clips through the chat, that's right off the computer. But when I do like the instant replay, that's all right off the soundboard.
So you actually have a record and a play on your soundboard?
Yep, 10-4.
Recording the audio onto your computer and putting it back through the sound card?
Oh, you actually sound better than that. I don't know what the hell that was, but you sound better than that, Screwdriver.
That's when somebody else's radio sounds bad.
Oh, that wasn't Radio Man?
No. Audio onto your computer and putting it back through the sound card?
No, that's not me doing that.
Oh man, who was that? I thought I heard Novocaine in there. Oh,
It's not me.
Oh, you got a couple more check-ins now, Radio Man. Yeah, I can hear you, Pipeline. There's just a lot of people back in there.
How about a Screwdriver?
Roger. No, I haven't done anything. Maybe the radio is warming up. And, yes, who was that else that was calling for Screwdriver?
It's Wingnut, down here in Portland, leaving work.
10-4 on Wingnut in Portland, leaving work. I like it. What's happening, sir? Man, you are working it.
Oh, I can see your wiper down here, too. Just let him know. I probably can't hear me, but just let him know I could hear him down here in the Ford parking lot.
10-4 on hearing him. I don't know. Maybe this will be his lucky night to be able to hear Portland. I thought I just heard somebody else in there checking in too, but yeah, I'm sure Radio Man has you.
Yep. I got Novocaine and I got Wingnut.
Alright. Fucking Novocaine being all late to the party and shit.
Hawkeye checking in.
Oh, and I got Hawkeye.
Yeah, let's get solving some problems. Bring it on.
Oh, we wanted to hear your responses.
Hawkeye, can I get a signal report? How am I sounding to you tonight? What's the quality of the audio?
Oh, the signal's down a little bit. I'd say you're on the beam pointed not at me. Audio sounds good, though. Sounds like the amplifier is extremely happy. Not underdriven, not overdriven. Just right.
Okay, yeah, I just switched back over to the Omni. How's that? 1 2 1 2 on the Omni.
Oh, yeah, good as it ever was.
Back over to the Omni. How's that? 1 2 1 2 on the Omni.
Man, do I sound like that?
No, not at all.
I was gonna say, oh.
How's that? What? The person playing with the playback is not their audio coming out of their radio. Doesn't sound very good.
Hold on, let me see. This is how you. Hold on a second here. Turn that up a little bit. Hello, yeah, 1, 2. There we go. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't rewind it.
Overdriven, just right.
How's that sound when it goes back?
Question. Yep. Sorry.
You need a little bit more.
Oh, I'll pump it up on the audio a little bit more.
No, I needed to hear a little bit more.
Oh, I only had a short couple second clip. Next time I get a good clean audio clip of you, I'll play it back.
I apologize. Oh, you sound good.
Screwdriver, you still on that Kenwood? Yeah, I am. I'm getting some mixed reports back. I'm probably going to switch over to the 440 pretty quickly, but I mean, it is working. It's doing pretty decent. I'm getting some mixed reports back. I'm probably going to switch over to the 440 pretty quickly, but I mean, it is working. It's doing pretty decent. Holy fuck. Now we got people playing games with recordings because they're that bored.
10-4 on people playing games with the recording.
You know how it is, paranoid. People get bored, I guess.
10-4 on playing with all the noise toys.
Hey, Paranoid. Well, thanks for helping out tonight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No worries there, just wish that we had, easier, not so much skip. It's kind of hard with all that skip, especially, trying to check them all in. So I just follow out to anybody, whoever, it's such a vast area that, county by county would take too long to check in 3 or 4 people,
I think Coleman would be better at that because I can't even hear Paranoid.
Well, the problem is that Cobra, Paranoid was around and able to do it, and Cobra isn't. So, suggestion noted, but not feasible.
Yeah, and he was just trying to do the ones in the north, which does get harder because people down here do key up. Yes. And we were just giving you shit, fix it, because, well, yeah, you'll be stupid and yelling for skip after it went away. But I don't know what you're on for a radio right now, but it does not sound amazing to me.
Not amazing. I weren't getting out. I weren't getting nobody, and I was just full of all kinds of shit land. And I was just checking to see if it was skip land because they would have answered if it was skip land, but it wasn't skip. So anyway, I'm on the side. I'm out. You guys don't have to worry about me again tonight.
Oh man, don't get all salty. Don't get butthurt.
See what you did?
I heard everybody's feelings in the Oxford County area recently. See, I'm just a meanie for it. See how I am? That's what I've been told.
Yeah, Fix, to answer your question, Paranoid, one of the things I noticed is that when I'm doing the calls for roll call, Paranoid's hearing all these stations and relaying them to me. So that's why I asked if he could help. Yes, Cobra would be a good candidate for it, but sometimes Cobra's schedule doesn't allow him to be on. So that's why I asked Paranoid. So I understand that you can't hear him, but a lot of other people can hear him. And there's also a lot of people that can't hear you. So, Paranoid was the right man for the job to do that, Fix It.
Yeah, but I could hear the people checking in, but I couldn't hear him.
Well, Fix It. There's other people on here besides you.
Live.
Alright, I still go back to my previous statement, fix it. What are you running right now for a radio?
Bearcat.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely off frequency, so I was just curious. It didn't sound Yeah, I don't know, the last few weeks you've been off a little bit anyway. It didn't sound as good as you have been in the past, we'll put it that way.
Let's be honest, Fix-It never been quite on. I don't know why he doesn't go the radio or something. Well, I'm not even talking about his radio.
Yes.
I know.
I mean, you know, I guess, I mean, are any of us really on?
Oh, I'm certainly not.
I mean, I know I'm pretty fucked.
I've gotten some bad reports about Swiper lately.
Oh, man, I want to hear it.
He's got a hanger in his shoes. He needs counseling.
You know, that's funny, because I had to go through court-appointed counseling for that years ago.
For what?
Oh, anger management. I've had court-appointed one stint for 6 months, and then I had to do it again to keep my job for another 6 months a couple years later.
I know most people probably get the impression I get angry out here, but I really don't. I don't get angry. I may give that appearance, but I'm not angry.
10th one getting your PP spanked. Is a friendly handshake. Just trying to make friends.
I was just kidding, Swiper. I haven't gotten any bad reports about you.
I fucking started a bad report. Hang on, wait a minute. Where'd my buffer form go?
Hawkeye, today's Thursday. I thought you had a delivery today.
Yeah, I did, but you know what I realized? There's no fuse on there, and I refuse to hook it up without a fuse.
Oh, my God.
I popped the fuse tonight, Hawkeye. The first key up went poof, everything went down.
Are you kidding me? What are the odds of that, me bringing that up?
I know. I fucking key up. I popped 2 fuses, actually, for internal breakers. I think one is what caused the other. I popped the fuse in the inline fuse on this, on my striker, but it's a cord from a 29, a Cobra 29, so I'm really overdoing it. And I think the spike from that threw one of the breakers in my power supply, so I had to reset them.
Is anybody else hearing the scratchiness on his signal? I'm just trying to, it's kind of bizarre. I kept having a hard time putting a finger on what's causing it.
Oh, you're getting a hell of a hum in there. And yes, I thought it was the receiver on this radio, but I am hearing it. Yes, you do have, they don't, if he's talking what I'm hearing, I almost hear like, it almost sounds like you're down in there as far as like it's some static almost with you. It's weird.
Nope, everything looks good on the meters. Maybe I'm still overdriving it. Let me turn it down a little bit. Audio. Hello. Yeah, audio. How about now? Does that sound better? Yeah, audio. How about now? Does that sound better?
Stop that.
Oh, that's that fucking ass clown with the playback that sounds like shit. Don't equate it to that. It's almost like when you pause, when you have it doesn't sound like you're overdriving it though. It's more like when you're pausing, I don't know if it's like a scratchiness in your mic or something coming through the mic. It's kind of it's more on them lows.
Oh, I don't know why. Well, my mic wouldn't be dirty. I use it every day. I don't know why I would be doing that. Yeah, this is a little easier. I'm taking it a little easier on the amps and stuff. I backed it down a little bit. I don't know if that made a difference.
I think it sounded better before the way you're running it.
Still sounds good up here in Fairfield. I don't know what's going on then. Oh,
you? Yeah, everything looks good on the meters. I don't fucking know what's going on. I don't see it twitching around or anything like that.
That sounds scratchy. Back your mic gain down. Try that.
I mean, it's not bad. It is more when you pause and stop talking. It's not really a scratchiness, though. It's weird. And Hawkeye, I think you keyed up again. You got a hum going on over there, Hawkeye, or something. How about now? Who the fuck is that moron?
He sounds like shit. His radio sucks ass.
Yes. He's making everybody else sound like shit in his playback.
How's that with I turned the mic gain down? It's still fucking swinging like crazy. I backed the mic down quite a bit.
Try backing it down just to hear more.
Jesus, it's at fucking 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't know as if you're definitely losing some audio now. It still sounds fine. You definitely don't sound as loud as everybody else out here. And it sounds good. But yeah.
Sounding good down here in Gray to me.
In Gray?
Whatever. It is what it is. I don't plan on being out here too late tonight. I want some mummy time, if you know what I mean.
You did that last night.
No. I had fucking issues last night. Dude, I was like a walking zombie today. I think I slept 2 hours last night. I had sleep issues last night.
Oh, I was going to say, you had mommy time last night and you had issues. I was going to say, they make a little blue pill for that.
No, not that kind of issue. I just couldn't sleep, toss and turn, couldn't fucking shut my brain off. You know, when your fucking brain's just going and going and going, that's what was going on with me last night. I maybe slept 2 hours max. I was a zombie today. I left work an hour early, because I was just, I was useless.
Alright, what do you think, Hawkeye? Did he clear up his issue or no?
Yeah, it definitely sounds cleaner over here. I just switched radios. I don't know what's going on with the Yaesu, but do you hear hum in this radio?
Nope, I was going to say, you were really loud. You sounded really good and full, but it wasn't every time. But there was a couple of times I heard it. Like I said, I'd have to ask other people because I am on a different radio, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it might be in the adapter for that Kenwood mic I got on there, so some other night we'll have to mess around with that, see if I can figure that out.
Roger.
Hey, Hawkeye.
We're just after 9 now, so I am going to sign off. I'm looking forward to Sunday afternoon to seeing all you guys. So you guys have a good night.
Yeah, Sunday. I'm sure we'll talk to you before then, but Sunday. I like it. Have a good one, man.
Hey, we'll talk to you later then, neighbor.
Yeah, I didn't play with your radio at all tonight, Hunter. I will in the next coming days, but yeah, today I was a zombie. Lack of sleep last night, so I'll get that thing turned down. It shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, no problem. Don't hurry. Thanks a lot. Hey, thanks for the adapter, too.
Yeah, no problem. See you later.
Have a good night, Swiper.
Have a good one, Swiper.
All right.
I like you more than a friend. Sweet dreams, big boy.
I don't know. Swiper's got the ears over there tonight.
Oh, man. Oh, what do you use my mummy time?
Yeah, that was funny. He's talking about in the same sentence having problems. I was thinking the same thing Screwdriver was thinking. Uh-oh, someone needs to cork the bat. Yeah.
I never heard that before.
The old cork the bat gimmick. Man, yeah, Hawk. I was gonna say, man, I hope I don't sound like Swiper. I think he had it. He had it in the ballpark before he signed off.
Yeah, it was closer. I have to say though, ever since he brought the striker in, it's he hasn't quite nailed it down yet. I recognize you. I bought an antenna off you, I believe.
Moose was gonna say, hey, I'm gonna try something real quick here, Hawkeye. Let's see how this works. I've never really tried it on sideband.
I'm wondering if it might be in the adapter for that Kenwood mic I got on there. So some other night we'll have to mess around with that.
How's that sound being played back to you? I've only ever tried it on AM. How's that sound, Hawkeye?
I think your playback actually sounded better than he does.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
It actually sounds almost identical to you. It sounded really good compared to the other playback that's been going on.
Well, all kidding aside, guys, like when someone like Swiper, like he's having an issue, I think there's a lot of value in being able to say, this is what I'm hearing. And I've done it on AM, but I've never tried it on sideband, but I have a new cable. So I engineered it. Oh, I say engineered. I didn't engineer anything. I just bought a cable and I patched through my mixer. So I have monitor audio on sideband. Because when I did it on sideband, I couldn't hear it. So now I can hear the playbacks as they go out over the radio. But, there is some value when someone's having a problem to say, this is what you sound like. So I was just curious if, it sounded, good, like it was workable.
Yeah, I think it sounds real good. Yeah. Yeah, that was the sense I got, was that Swiper doesn't even really know that it's acting up.
I think his issue is the thing that I found. You're going to laugh at me, Hawkeye, but I did it, was the way I run this radio on AM, the drive into the amp, I have to drive the amp harder on AM. So I just marked my striker. I know some people would lose their lunch over that, but I have a mark on the radio. This is where you drive it for AM. And I know you can use a watt meter, but it's just a quick way to get the knob in the ballpark. And then I refer to the meter.
I only need a little tiny dot on that.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just put I got a silver, God damn it. Hold on a second. Scanner. I'm probably hammering it because I'm keyed up, but they're doing a lot of talking. Yeah, that's all I did, Taz. I just put a little silver paint mark on my striker. And I do have a watt meter, but it's a quick way when someone says something, I can look and make sure that my drive power is in the ballpark. And then I check my watt meter. But anyways, and hello to 911 NYC Video Gates. He just stopped by to say hi there on the chat, there on the live stream.
All right, guys, I'm going to get off this thing.
Thank you.
Hey, have a good one, Hunter. We'll catch you later.
You all have a good night. Catch you later.
Yeah, see you, Hunter, and go ahead for the CQ.
Yeah, it's the Rooster checking in.
Oh, hey, Rooster, over there in Bath, we got you.
All right, I was trying it on the Yaesu earlier with no luck. Oh, you sound good over here in Pownell. Moose and Fairfield, I'm in the Cobra 2000.
Hey, Moose in Fairfield, I'm on the striker on the IMAX. How do you copy? Okay, I guess you guys weren't hearing me on the IMAX. Hey, Moose, just switched over to the quad. How about the quad, Moose? Oh, that helps. Thanks, Fix-It. Yeah, try that one more time, Moose. You got stepped on down here. Try it one more time, Moose. Yeah, I hear you good on the quad. I was hearing you on the IMAX, Moose, and I'm hearing Floyd in there too.
I'm on the Cobra 2000 right now.
Copy that on the Cobra 2000. Yeah, we're on the Striker tonight. Hey, Floyd, you got a copy? Yeah, what's going on, Floyd, over in Mercer there? Yeah, hello, good evening. Just figured now the band's quieted down a little bit and I can actually say hi to some people. Oh yeah, Wingnut's in there too. Go ahead, Wingnut, say something.
Say something. What's going on?
Wingnut, Mercer. Floyd's saying hi to you. He wants to know where you are. I guess he's hearing you.
I'm a couple miles shy of the Auburn exit.
Simple and a couple of miles shy of the Auburn, Texas. I'm right away now.
Somebody's calling for your radio, man.
Yeah, I heard. There's like 4 people talking though.
Way up there at Mercer.
Yeah, that's impressive right there, Wingnut.
I mean, I'm not, transmitting a huge amount of power here, probably 60 watts, somewhere around in there.
Okay, what are you just running the quad 6?
Running the quad 6, headed north on 95, headed home.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know that. Work sometimes you don't, right?
All right, let me try. Who was in there calling Radio Man a minute ago? Who was in there calling Radio Man? Go ahead. Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. Well, who's this and where are you?
So that one was Floyd. I guess he's not hearing you. The other one that yelled in there that Taz was referring to was Pipeline Rumford.
Yes, I hear you, Pipeline. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm hearing you. You're like I said, you're right, just a shade above the noise, Pipeline, but I can hear you. I don't know. Is that your new antenna that you just put up? I was gonna say if it is, I'd say it has a slight edge over the boomerang. Copy that from the 1 pound to the 3 pounds. Yeah, I'd say that homemade dipole of yours is doing better. I mean, just hearing you a little better than I was before. Yeah, copy that. I guess now you got that antenna analyzer, you'll have to check out that other, I don't know if it was an IMAX or an A99 that you got. You can figure out what was going on with that now. I don't know if anyone got all that. I mean, I'm hearing them just barely above the noise, but if the transmission gets too in depth, I can't get all the details.
Yeah, he was asking about the phase on there. Pipeline, that is the phase angle of where your signal is, what the phase of where your signal is actually hitting the antenna. Pretty much much makes zero difference if you just have a single antenna. You don't care if it's at 20 degrees. It's going to show anything from 0 to, I don't think it goes to 360. I think it goes to 180 because after 180 it flops back around. But the only time it's going to matter, realistically, it ain't going to make any difference when getting out with a single antenna. If you're trying to co-phase two antennas, you want them to be 100% in phase. So coax length difference makes a big difference if you're co-phasing two antennas. So you can actually put two antennas up, and if they're out of phase 180 degrees, they'll actually cancel each other out and work as a dipole, or work as a dummy load. You'll get nothing. So you'll want to make sure they're both fed at like 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 63 degrees. It wouldn't matter as long as they're both fed in phase with each other. So for a single antenna, it is not going to make any difference. So yeah, I don't know if that helps, but that's what it is. It's just, you got 360 degrees on, a sine wave that goes up and down, and it's just where that sine wave happens to be when it first enters your antenna. There's a few numbers on there that make a difference. There's a few numbers that don't. For basic antenna tuning, yeah, I mean, you want to have your impedance, your ohms or impedance, it's not actually resistance, as close to 50 as you can, because you have a 50 ohm antenna jack or radio, and you want to keep your your X, your reactance, you want to get that as low as possible, as close to 0 as possible. That actually plays more of an effect than your, the reactance, not the reactance, your impedance. You can be at 40 ohms, and that's going to make a lot less of a difference than your X, because your X actually is the resonance of your antenna. The impedance, that'll make a difference for your match, but you can have a high match as long as you are on, your resonant here. But you can get your impedance at exactly 50 ohms and have a perfect match, and your antenna can still work like shit. So having your match good doesn't necessarily mean anything without having that other antenna, that other number where it needs to be. With single antennas and playing around, you're not really gonna, it's really not as useful as a lot of things. But yeah, I mean, it's still useful. You just got to. There's some stuff that doesn't necessarily matter as much. The biggest thing you're gonna get on that is to use the graph and actually plot your SWRs and see where your how far your resonance is. Like I said, that other number, that X number, that is very important. That is more important than your SWR in my book. I know some people argue, but SWR, I can run a resistive load. I can run a dummy load. It's going to have a perfect SWR. I'm not going to get out on it. So, I mean, you can fake any antenna. You can tune any antenna to have a good match, but you can't necessarily tune any antenna to be resonant.
How do you tune resonant?
Yeah. Your RL and that kind of, it's return loss, and there's a lot of weird information out there about return return loss. So it depends on how the meter is reading it. Some meters, and I believe the rig expert, the higher the number, the better. Because it's not it's a weird not number, it's a weird nomenclature on how it is. The return loss, most people are going to think, well, that's bad because you don't want any return, but it's not talking return like reflex. A lot of people get the return loss and the reflex confused, and they're not the same. I don't know what's a good number for that or bad. I've never really paid attention. So yeah, I don't know. And how you get your antenna resonant, the person that was asking, is all about length. It's all about the length of the antenna is how you get it resonant, and it's designed for the frequency you're on. So, you can play with the length of your antenna, and you'll see that resonance come up and down, but you won't necessarily always see your SWR. Like I can take, you can take and make a Wilson, a little Will is going to be resonant and a decent SWR, but it's not. It's actually the resonance is off compared to the SWR. The length of your antenna makes the biggest difference in the world for resonance. When you're playing with a beam, there's other things that can include spacing and the length of all of your elements, but for the most part, that's more for the looks of your actual signal pattern. To be resonant, you're basically just worried about your driven element, and that's just the dipole or quad, depending on what you have for an antenna, but it's all about the length. Like I get shit for it all the time. I personally, I don't care about SWR that much. It doesn't come into my factor. I want it to be reasonable, but I don't care that much. And I'm gonna have people that come after me and say, whatever. But as much as I give the ham operator shit. Ham operators, it's funny because CBers are all worried about, oh God, I gotta have under a 1.2. You ask any ham operator, and they're gonna be happy if it's under a 2. You know what I mean? They're broadbanding antennas. They're using one antenna on multiple bands, long wires, whatever. If it's under a 2, they're happy. It doesn't make any bit of a difference. A 2. You would think that's going to be 50% reflex. That's not even close. It's a ratio, and I forget what it is. It's whatever, transmit or return, but a 2 is only like a 1% return. I don't remember. Maybe it's higher, but yeah, I personally don't worry, but I'm on the opposite of the spectrum. If you're saying you're anal, I'm saying I don't give a fuck. So realistically, to be in the middle is probably a little bit more normal and a little bit better, but I just don't care. That's where a 102-inch whip would be pretty close to most resonant. If you had a spring under there, it was closer to like 106 inches, 108 inches. It would come down a little further, but yeah, and that's great. I'm telling you right now, I'm running a 1.95 for a match, as I speak. Like I said, I don't personally worry about it. Maybe I should
worry about it more than I have, and do. But I can tell you one thing: I've never blown up a radio or an amp because of having a high match. That has never happened to me personally. I did just blow up my Lincoln 2 in my car, but that was going into my amp, and my amp isn't blown up. It was, a totally different reasoning. But yeah, as far as like sitting here, I'm swinging up to whatever legal limit right now, and I will talk like this for 3 hours straight, or 8 hours straight. It doesn't even matter. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm running right below it too. Yep, you'll definitely load your amp down different. And yeah, just different antennas in general can give you more or less static. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. I think compared to the boomerang, boomerang you had that fiberglass down element, that definitely collects a little more static than, the steel. So yeah, I can see that. All right, I'm going to shut up for a minute. I'm going to go grab I got a nice cold monster in the fridge I haven't grabbed, so I know I'm getting long-winded and hogging it up, and people are probably like, what the fuck is this asshole talking about? So, Pipeline, I'll be back, but definitely good hearing you in there. I'm going to let Radio Man and Wingnut and whoever else start talking, so I'll be back in a few. Radio Man.
About it, Radio Man. What's going on? Has anybody out here tried one of them new IMAX 2000s? No, it comes with it, but no, I just got one today. I went to Radio Shack and I actually ordered it. He got it for me. He saved me $60 shipping. I just wonder if anybody had any good luck with them. Yeah, because I didn't, I was going to order one, but I'm not paying $60 shipping. So he ordered one for me, and I tried telling him, order a few. So, I know people will buy them. More people are getting in on the radio, but I went over and got it today. He called me. He said, yeah, I'll be over. So I went over and got it, and I haven't taken it out of the box yet, but I'm sure that piece is in there.
Okay, yeah, I didn't realize that it came with it. I don't know much about them. I mean, I would assume it would just perform like a regular IMAX. I don't know. Like I said, I was wondering if Andy and Rice T were still in there, but I know they put up an IMAX recently. I don't know if it was one of the new ones.
Well, Radio Man, you got Maniac here. No, he keep breaking them in the tree over here, and I don't know if it's a snapback of the tree or what it is, but I don't know. That and their fucking old antennas, just junk, so.
Okay, yeah, copy that. Yeah, maybe the antenna gets whipping and the tree gets whipping, and they're not moving in the same motion. It snaps the antenna. I don't know.
It's a theory. I don't know. It's been out there for a while, and the antenna, you get the snapback, that whip motion, but older IMAX 2000s, they're wicked prone to fucking loosening up. They break right at the first section where the first and second sections come together.
Not the way that his is broke, though.
What's that, Screwdriver?
It's not common the way his broke, though.
What do you mean?
They usually break by shearing the stud off in between the sections.
No, I don't know. I personally had one where the fiberglass goes into the brass piece and it loosens up. Like, I've had 3 of them. Tasman's had 2 of them over here, and mine at home back at the old farm in Wyndham, it's done it.
That's just weird, because I guarantee you, if you go online and look up IMAX failures, 99% of them are all going to be the sheared bolt. I've had 2 of them shear the bolts right off over here.
Huh. I can bring you 2 center sections right now where the brass meets the fiberglass, where the fiberglass slides into that brass piece on the lower piece of the middle piece. They're all fucked. It's fucked. They never broke, and that's, you're saying it snaps the stud off, but I'm saying above that stud and that piece where it's all epoxy together, it just fucking falls apart, comes apart.
Oh, yeah, I saw the pictures. That thing was definitely weathered, and I guarantee it got water down in because the fiberglass absorbed water because it was weathered, and the water cracked and it deteriorated the epoxy.
Yeah, I was going to paint it before I put it back up. The brand new one.
I would.
You would? Yeah, I got some Rust-Oleum. Yeah, it's professional. High gloss or whatever the hell it is. I was thinking about painting it, but would you do it? Or it's brand new antenna.
Man, we just talked about all this on Monday night till like 2 in the morning. Don't you remember?
Yeah, I do, but I really don't want the paint to fuck it up.
He ain't gonna fuck anything up.
Alright, I'll paint it tomorrow night. Brand new out of the box, paint white. Maniac standing here telling him the same thing. It ain't gonna hurt it. If we paint them when they get hairy, what's gonna fucking hurt it if we paint it before it does?
The gel coat that's on it. You don't drive around in your Corvette with a gel coat on it. You fucking paint over it. You scuff it and paint it.
Oh, you know, scuff it. I don't know. I think it's just regular fiberglass resin. I don't think there's any gel coat on that fucking antenna.
Yeah, I think it's a normal gel coat for the bolt release and everything. I don't think it's just fiberglass.
Alright, I gotta
dumb question. What's wrong with electrical tape? Mine's been up there for a long time.
Nothing. I mean, it's electrical tape's gonna weather too, and it's not, it's gonna weigh a lot more than painting it, you know, but electrical tape works.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Like you said, mine's been electrical tape since I've had it, and I know I've had it for like 12 years, I think.
Yeah, were you just electrical tape? Did you just do the joint? Did you do the whole thing?
Whoever did it did everything but the joint.
You know, I remember a guy back here that he used like 3 rolls of electrical tape and electrical tape the whole thing.
That's kind of what this looks like, exception you can still see the steel.
I use that rubber tape on the joints, and boy, after the sun's baked that, it, you know, it's not like the glue on electrical tape that'll wear off. It sticks to itself.
Yeah, the rubber splicing tape stuff.
Yeah, 3M rubber tape.
Yeah. The biggest thing with the fiberglass is just treating it with something that is going to be UV resistant. You know, electrical tape, it at least blocks the sun from hitting it. Now, it doesn't stuck. I tend to want to go more towards a white. I actually go white and I go flat white. That's just me personally. I have my own reasons, but anything that doesn't absorb heat is nice. If you go with a dark color, it does get hot with the sun baking on it. But as long as the sun isn't hitting that fiberglass and that gel coat, it's not deteriorating it. So you put paint over it. How long does it take to